Hello, I'm your host, Sister Charity, and joining me is my co-host, John Sales.
What up?
And today we are going to have a serious discussion where we will both share our perspectives. And listen, y'all, don't get upset, because we may disagree with your opinion or your perspective. That's what this show is all about. So if you have your own perspective about this show, please leave your perspective in the comments. All right, so we're going to get right into it. We're talking about Brittney Griner today. Where is she? Where is she, John?
She should be at some Air Force base getting probed.
Oh, she hasn't made it home yet?
Nah, she got to go and get demilitarized or something. They got to go and see what they did to her over there.
Right.
She's back in the States, though.
Yeah. The first thing I noticed was the hair. Did they just shave off her hair like that?
Probably a good thing. They got, I don't know if they got lights over there. It's so cold.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not.
But I don't think hair is the most thing you're going to worry about.
Yeah. If they shaved her hair, oh my goodness, what else did they do? But that's not what we want to talk about. Welcome home, Brittney Griner, and the whole family. We are so excited that she is back home. And this is what I want to talk about as it relates to her. So many people, especially our people, are tripping because she came home and the other guy didn't. Two different situations, and I want to get into it.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with your people. I hope you're not including me.
No.
Okay.
I'm talking about Black folks. I'm sorry.
No. Well, I'm Black. I'm just saying.
Some Black folks.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna name any names. I'm not this time. So here is some of the things, some of the perspectives. Unfortunately, they're saying, well, Brittney was talking about the US and didn't want to, didn't bow the knee to the flag and all of that. And when she got in trouble, the first person she called was the president. Shoot, if I get in trouble, the first person I'm gonna call is the president.
I'm gonna call Jesus and have him call the president.
You're right. I'm gonna call Jesus first too.
I'm gonna call Jesus first.
But what I'm saying is, you got to make that physical phone call. Right. And at that point, it don't matter what you think about Biden, Trump, or whoever is in office. You're gonna make that phone call. You may talk to Jesus about it first, but you're gonna make that phone call to whoever is the president, regardless if you agree with their views or whatever. You're gonna make that call. So she did the right thing.
Mm-hmm. That's it? That's all you got?
No.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
I want to know, why do some Black people think it's okay to jump on the side of other people and rally upon this? She shouldn't have been sent home. The other person should have been sent home. I hear people saying that, and I'm like, what in the world? First of all, I heard them say, well, the guy wasn't a spy. Well, first of all, you think they're gonna tell you if he was a spy? You understand what I'm saying? He gotta come. If you say, okay, he's a spy, we're gonna get him back here. Somebody gonna be after him. You can't tell people there's a spy. The only thing you can do is say he's not a spy. Which probably
that's what he said. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He just happened to be ex-military.
Yeah.
That's just a coincidence that he was in the Marines and he over there as a businessman.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So is that, because I got a lot on this. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait.
What is your perspective on all of it?
First of all, I'm gonna take the color off of it and just call some hatery, just people that ain't happy in their life. I've been locked up before. I can't imagine being locked up over the trivial thing. She was more or less a prisoner of war. She was the pawn on the chessboard. Hey, and you know, Russia did their thing and they won. But we won too because somebody got to come home. Why you worried about who it was? You know, so what? She like women. So what? She represented the United States 2 times in the Olympics, you know, for a gold medal. She was worth something. Okay. Well, I like to think if I was over there, I'd be worth something too. But she wasn't over there for espionage. She was over there because they could. She took that stuff over there, and she probably been doing it so long, felt comfortable in it, and she didn't realize Putin is a strategist, and he was going to use her. Even now, when he sent her back, we going at it with each other, and black people want to ride on the, you know, bandwagon with these other people. And I want to just say, I don't want to say black people no more, because when we put a color on it, we can't call out the ignorant. It's ignorant people.
It's ignorant people.
And they come in all shapes and sizes. Why is you mad? Because we got somebody to come home. And I'm just thinking to myself, the first thing I could think of is that, did you see Django? You didn't see Django.
Yeah, I did.
Who's that nigga on that neck? That dude had kids. And his kids is around here acting a fool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They can't get that I want to be in the master's house. He treat us good mentality out of him. You know what I mean?
Wow.
You know, they just, I hate it. She came home. Who could sit up and not almost cry? It's got to be somebody who never did time. And then you got the people that did January 6th talking about how atrocious jail is. Hey, man, I was been singing that tune for a long time. I wouldn't even eat the food. It looked like dog food. You can't even boo-boo, nothing. So, yeah, you're going to be uncomfortable in jail.
And you know what else to that point when you talked about releasing the other guy that got, you know, the swap that took place. First of all, he did 14 years, okay, here. Second of all, you can't believe everything you hear. That's what really gets me, is that people want to believe everything that mainstream society, the news, say about different people, and then we repeat it like it's
this don't have nothing to do with that. I swear, sis, it's bigger than that. Right. You got some people on there that no matter what, sounds like it might be the good side. They want the other side of it.
Yeah.
Because it ain't no attention if you don't say something negative. Negative is the new positive.
Wow.
Think about it. How could you fix your lips to say she didn't deserve to come home?
How could you?
How much hate, how many whippings did you get? You know what I'm saying? These kids that's hating now, they didn't get whoopings. I got whooping with extension cord, belt. Sorry, Mom. You know, I know that it can get you in trouble. Statute of limitations is over with. You know what I'm saying? We good. It made me a better person. It wouldn't have me up here unhappy because somebody got out of a Russian gulag. Hey, man, the problem ain't with us. The problem is with them. They hating so bad. Somebody hug these mugs. You know, in Jesus' name, I want to just pray for these people that's mad because she came home before somebody else. It wasn't his turn.
Right. Right. And how many times did we get blessed before somebody else? Okay. And the same haters that was hating on you, look, now you hating on somebody else. But I like your perspective. We need to just be thankful. Be thankful that she's here. I don't care about all the other stuff. I don't care if the guy sold guns to, you know, Timbuktu. I don't care, because at the end of the day, it's a whole lot of people selling guns that ain't been caught. It's a whole lot of people paying for wars.
Smith and Wesson, whoever made the AR-15, why we ain't after that cat?
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? He's responsible for shit that have no. I'm sorry. We've been keeping it kosher so far. He's responsible for stuff that happened in the United States. This dude is over doing the devil's work over wherever he was doing it at. I can't judge the man. I don't know what they say he did. You know, they said Malcolm X did some stuff. Right. They said Martin Luther King did some stuff. They can say anything before they do something to you to justify doing something to you.
Thank you. That's my point. I hope people are listening, especially those people who have an issue with Brittney coming home. Those people who feel like
they don't watch this channel, sis. I'm sorry.
Hey,
there's some new haters. Them the haters that just hate us. She got her own special haters. They don't watch this channel. They watch Fox News and stuff like that. They watch Tucker Carlson and stuff like that. They watch that stuff.
They may slip up. They may slip up on here, you know, and hear this. But the bottom line is, why be mad that she came home? Why?
That's the new. Because if they talk about how upset they are about it, you know, that's having a problemism. Everybody got a problem with someism. Like I got a problem with them having a problem with her being home. I think it don't sit well with me to know, oh, we the United States of America stand for the flag and woo 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 woo. But you got the right not to stand for it. That's what makes this America.
Right.
This would be any place else if you did dictative stuff. If you didn't speak out and do that. So these people had a right to speak out, but I would have the right to point them out. You mad because she coming home.
Yeah. She's a human being. She's a person.
Go get that mental check.
Yeah.
You know, something about my kid, a 5-year-old, he got it so good, sis. He cries with candy in his mouth.
Okay.
Wait a minute, man. I'll say that again. We grew up in the 70s. I can't never remember a Jolly Rancher in my mouth and crying.
No, that's an oxymoron.
I just got a whooping and a candy. No, not while it's in my mouth.
That's an oxymoron. Those two don't happen at the same time.
They don't happen.
I don't know what kind of generation this is. If you had some candy, that made everything feel better. Man. But now people just
steal candy. So candy was very powerful in my life. I can't understand how someone could cry and have it instead of crying because they don't have it.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's okay. Take your time. He was crying.
That's a whole new one.
It was too much love. He couldn't take it. I wish somebody would make me cry like that. I envied him.
Let me tell you. Like the people used to do back in the day. I'm gonna give you something to cry about. And so what I would do is just take the candy. Hey, since you crying with the candy and I'm feeling some kind of way about it, let me get the candy. You go ahead and cry and I'll enjoy the candy.
I don't mean to get off the subject, but I'm comparing these people to kids.
I know.
Who have it so good that they would speak out and then say, oh, yeah, you need to stand up for the flag. An American citizen came home. You understand me? That's like winning the war. An American citizen, they could still have two over there and say, forget about old dude. His penitentiary stay is better than her penitentiary stay. Because I bet her ankles was off that bed, any bed they had. She ain't had you know what I'm saying? She ain't had a restful night. That'll mess with your mental. Right. And I bet you right now she don't even want to go out of town. She don't want to go nowhere. If she get to that house, I'd be surprised she come back out.
And let me just say this: like she need anything else, she don't need another negative thing in her life. She need people to come around her and love on her and just, let her know that she was loved and appreciated. What happened to those days? Where I
don't even know her. I
don't matter.
One way or another, but when I heard she got kidnapped, which is what it was, and they released her for the ransom, because that's what it was a kidnapping and a ransom payoff.
Right.
They wasn't trading up with the dude they already had because they got him doing they don't really got her doing nothing but being a human being. You 7 foot tall, you like ladies, and your world is not normal. You supposed to smoke weed or whatever it is to get, you know what I'm saying? You got to go to Russia because $250,000 a year ain't enough. I make less than that. Well, it's nobody's business how much money I make. But let me tell you something. I make lemonade with my lemons, and I would advise her if she could hear my voice, take that 250 you make a year and start you a business. You know, start up a traveling agency, but don't go out of town. Don't go nowhere no more.
Really? You gonna say traveling agency? Yeah. You wrong for that. I'm just saying
it's a comedy show too.
Any other business, but I don't think she gonna be interested too much in the travel.
No, that's what I'm saying. But start a business. Yeah. Don't go try to make no extra money because you don't want to read. You can get a business started. Yeah. You could have your likeness go around now and talk about that horrific thing that happened and have people pay to listen.
Thank you. Because nobody knows her story like she does. But if we only knew what she went through, we wouldn't be so hard. We as the people, all of us, no color, all of us have gone through some serious something in our life. And we all want support. We all want to be embraced. We all want love. We all want validation. We all want that. So why not give it to somebody else who at that time needs it? Okay. I believe that all of the love that was given to me is for me to give to somebody else. I don't have time to be jealous or a hater or, the bottom line, she a human being and she was treated unfairly. And now she's back home. I hope and pray that, her life gets better. That's my prayer.
It can't do nothing but get better. She made it from hell. Trust me.
Yeah.
The type of cold that go through your clothes, big clothes, coat, whatever. Russia is cold.
Right.
And the people are just as cold as the weather.
Thank you. And that's what I'm saying. I pray it get better for her. Because some people just aren't happy unless they make somebody else miserable.
It's up from here. It's up.
Yeah.
Once that plane reached U.S. airspace, it's all uphill.
Yeah.
But what I would say, people go and watch Fox and they go and watch all these talking heads. Man, learn to decipher when somebody pulling your leg. And I don't want to say black, white, whatever, indifferent. It's dumb people and it's smart people.
Yeah.
And it might be a middle, but I don't want to be in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Stupid is in the middle. So
stupid is in the middle?
Stupid is in the middle. Because see, you can be ignorant. That just means you don't know any better. And you can be smart, which means you know more than the average. But stupid means you know and you still doing something stupid. So you still ain't taking heed to what you know. So hopefully we don't have any stupid people. Let's embrace Brittney. Let's just thank God that she's home. And if somebody else has something negative to say, just don't join in.
And you're talking about, well, she wouldn't stand for the flag. Well, the white people haven't represented that flag in an honest fashion neither. It's been when it don't suit them, you know what I'm saying? They'll change it to blue and black and change the color of it. Then they'll take it and march on the Capitol with it. You know what I'm saying? Right. They ain't what the flag was meant for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So stop worrying about all this stupid. We won. Somebody got to come home.
Right. Bottom line. So it looks like, it's a victory. And let me just say, as it relates to not bowing, sometimes, like you say in Django, you bow too much.
Django was amazing. That dude was an amazing.
Yeah.
Not only was he an amazing actor, but I'm betting there was somebody back then who had the same attitude.
Oh, absolutely. There's nothing new under the sun, and there's nothing different today than it was, unfortunately, 400 or 500 years ago. It's the same old, because we are in this flesh and we do some fleshly, ignorant, stupid stuff. So
backstabbers. OJs. Yeah. Google OJs and bring up backstabbers.
Right.
They wrong for that. I just don't understand how can you not be happy. That means you spend more time in the negative algorithms. A lot of stuff you see. I mean, I watch the daytime stuff and like Nina Turner, Unbossed. I don't mean to be plugging people, but She's been talking about Brittney Griner every day for her to come home. She hasn't missed an episode of saying, everybody pick what they
Right.
what hill they're gonna battle on. And I just want to say that was really nice of her to do that. But I can't watch her because I'll be on tens because she always talking about stuff that's gonna make me mad. You know what I'm saying? You have to pick your poison. You know what I'm saying? Just like I try to add some comedy into this because I don't want you to be mad. Don't be mad at the people who mad that she came home. Pray for them. That's all we can do. You ain't gonna kill them and you ain't gonna beat them up. Pray. Dear Father God, please give these people some sense. It's not nice to be mean to people you don't even know. Let her be at home with her wife and her family. Don't be mad because she's LGBT, whatever. Because that don't affect your life. That don't affect my life.
Right. So, and understand this, she's somebody's child. How about that?
There you go.
And I have a child, you have a child, and it could be any one of our children. Why don't we just take it from that perspective and say, that could be my child. I'm going to pray. I'm going to want the best for her, wish the best for her, whatever the case is, because that's what I would want somebody to do for my child. And with the people who, the entitled, that think that they're above and that they've arrived and all of that stuff, those are the ones that,
You talking about woke? The woke, when you wake up and start,
no,
that's a new
I'm
saying.
not talking about them. I'm talking about the pious. I'm talking about the people who think that they don't do no wrong and nothing bad could happen to them or their children. And then, I'm talking about them because, we all got a day. And I tell you, you don't know what your day gonna look like. So you better try to, just embrace the good that somebody else is having in their day, because you don't know when you may need somebody. When your day.
I just want to say one more thing. I want anybody hearing this to know that I want the other U.S. citizen. I want any U.S. citizen that's somewhere they ain't supposed to be. I want them to come home.
Absolutely.
End the story. I want them to come home, and when they come home, I will promise you I won't be the one saying, well, shoot, he probably did it. He's guilty, just like OJ was. I'm not going to try to make nothing sad about this man's arrival in U.S. airspace when he then been through a horrific episode.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, let's end on a good note. Brittney Griner is home, safe, and we just pray for her mental health. We pray for her protection, her physical health and well-being. And so we just thank God that he showed up and he showed out on her behalf. So with that being said, it's about time to close. You have any closing remarks?
Stop hating on God's work, haters. Okay. Stop hating on God's work. Why don't you get somewhere and find something else to be negative about? I mean, don't you got sports or something? Just hate on a team or something. Stop hating on people. Real human beings, man.
I like that.
That's for my country people, man. Get together, man. Heard me?
Okay. You went all the way there. Okay.
I had to. It's boring if you don't. I just don't want to hate on nobody. Well, no, I do want to hate on somebody. I'm going to hate on them people that was hating on them people that was hating on them people who was hating because Brittney Griner came home.
I'm not going to hate on nobody. I'm going to be praying and lifting folks up. Look, I surely appreciate you all tuning in to this episode of Our Perspective. As you can see, we have a perspective, and I know you do too. And we respect all people's perspectives. So if you want to leave a comment, and we will embrace your comments. Okay, so just let us know what your perspective is. Maybe we don't see it all the way like we should. However, we're gonna stand on what we stand on, and that is when God does something amazing for somebody, just rejoice.
Right.
All right.
Can I say one more thing? Don't cry with candy in your mouth. It's a bad look.
Thank you. Thank you. Because somebody could come along. Somebody could come along like me and take it out of your mouth, and you wish you had some candy. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. God bless, and we'll see you next week on Our Perspective.